This Transmissions Trips to the Store video is brought to you by PrimeToys.net. Check out PrimeToys.net for all the newest Transformers and third-party figures. Also, don't forget to listen during the show for the discount code offered to Transmissions listeners. PrimeToys.net. Collector-grade toys without the collector-grade prices.
Hello and welcome to Transmissions Trips to the Store, where we're showing off all of our Transformers stuff that we picked up this week, and some of us may be at a convention, may have been over already, but they still have their really cool stuff. And they cough. Yes, they're coughing.
Sorry.
So Transmissions Trips to the Store is brought to you by some people, and I'm going to reluctantly pass it over to Yoshi to tell us who.
You know, our major sponsors don't appreciate your lack of enthusiasm during this aspect of the show. But thankfully, they're understanding. Value Village is a very understanding sponsor, and today's Value Village ad was written by Mr. Tom Lynch. Value Village, because the dollar store just isn't classy enough. Value Village. Darryl, do you want to tell me the other sponsors involved with Transmissions?
Well, first, thanks, Tom, for providing such amazing advertising. But Transmissions is actually sponsored by Prime Toys. So go check out PrimeToys.net, where you can get collector-grade toys without the collector-grade pricing.
That means cheap.
Dirt cheap.
But good
How
quality.
could it be even cheaper, Darryl? How could it be even cheaper than dirt cheap?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because we actually have a promotional code that we can offer to the listeners and watchers of our video and or podcast.
Whoa, wait. A code? Do I have to know how to hack computers to make this work?
It's simple. I kid you not. It is very simple. All you got to do is when you're finalizing your order on PrimeToys.net, you type in the code Transmissions October, and you are good to go. You're going to get 10% off of your order, and just like that, our gift to you.
That's fucking amazing. I bet that deal is so good that Jeremy just walked around all of those booths and all of those dealers and said, you know what? It's cheaper for me to use the Transmissions October code than to buy from you. Fuck off. I bet that's exactly what he said, and we should not hold losing trips to the store this week against him. He was doing a solid to our sponsor. So everybody, we humbly apologize that Jeremy won't have anything to actually show from the convention. I mean, it looks like videos being broadcasted from a BlackBerry right now, for fuck's sake.
6+, but unfortunately, I did not. I have a pre-order with Prime Toys, but I did get stuff at the convention.
Oh.
And I'd like to revise my earlier what I don't like about the convention. The hotel Wi-Fi sucks. The hotel cellular service sucks. So that's, yeah.
Well, Jeremy, without further ado, before your Wi-Fi signal absolutely kicks the bucket, why don't you tell us what you picked up this weekend?
All right. Well, the first thing, since I was going to TFcon, I picked up these before I left. Some maple cookies.
They are
You'd
fabulous.
appreciate that, Darryl.
I do.
Yeah.
That's not a fucking transformer. Get it off the screen. It might transform you into a skinny, sleek, fucking awesome person to a soft, pudgy, huggable person for Charles, but that's not acceptable.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not going to show everything because my phone, the cellular quality sucks for some reason. But I did get a couple things. First, you know what this is, Darryl?
Back it up a bit. Is it Pez? Is it a Pez?
No. I got this from our friends at Transformers Land, or Transformer Land.
Oh, is it the connector to a your phone quality is so bad.
Sorry, Power Master Prime.
That's what I was gonna say. The little port to go in
connects
the back.
the trailer. Yeah.
Yeah. Was yours
my
broken?
original one, the tab on the end of mine is stuck in the truck mode. So we were talking. I was just kind of looking around. I'm like, oh hey, I could probably use this. So pick this up, and I'm going to try to fix a toy.
I can help you get the piece out because I had one of my Optimus had the same problem, and I got it out.
Okay. Well, I'm not as concerned about getting the piece out as getting this installed.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck you then.
I mean, what Ben was saying was it's notoriously tight in there anyway.
God, Jesus Christ. These jokes, man. I'm biting my tongue over here.
All right, let's move on.
Thank you.
I picked up from the Chosen Primes booth the non-F wheeljack.
Oh, right on.
Upgrade. So I got the little translucent blue ears.
For Masterpiece.
For the Masterpiece wheeljack.
Right
to
on.
the audio listeners, I'd like you to know we can't see this any better than you can.
Maybe I'll take some pictures when I get back home, and Darryl can
please.
just put that in the video.
I'll just edit it in.
Yeah. See, Yoshi, I'm doing you a favor by making Darryl have to do more work.
Thank you.
And Yoshi can edit the audio and take out his coughs.
Ha. I'll try and stop.
Well, you've got some coughs from me, too. Next thing, thanks to our good buddy Tom Procia, he got us a bunch of copies of the Sins of the Wreckers Ashcan from New York Comic Con.
Oh, Tom.
That's cool. Is it smaller
this is a
than
4-page
comic?
Yeah, it's a 4-page preview. It is much smaller. And we got Josh Bertram to sign a few. So
Wicked.
When you guys get yours, it'll be signed.
Little insider info here, and Tom is too shy of a person to say this, but it was limit 1, and that just goes to show you what can be accomplished with a sidearm.
Yeah.
He got 15.
So just about. Just about. So the last thing I'm going to show off tonight is the Transformers number 45 Acme Comics cover done by Casey Collar, signed by Casey Collar. So Charles and I got enough for both you guys, and this is just an amazing piece of artwork. So
thanks,
guys.
Yeah, I got some other things. I kind of gave one thing away to Darryl earlier today, so I do have a third-party item that I will be showing off next week. A true third-party thing, not just an add-on.
Yep.
So
I'm proud of my big boy.
Yeah, but I also got some official stuff too.
Well done.
I had a budget and I came out with $3 left. So I think I did fairly well.
Mm-hmm.
So next.
All right. Well, Yoshi, what about you? Can you compete with Jeremy's audio or video quality there?
Oh, with video quality, yeah. And he's acting like having a 6S Plus is a big deal, and that's affecting his video, but it's fine.
I don't have
it's
a 6S Plus. I just have a 6 Plus.
So I was looking
Congratulations
all
on getting a
over
new
my
phone.
action figure, and I can't find it anywhere. Somebody's Masterpiece Starscream fucking arrived.
Wow.
Awesome.
Now,
Look at you.
poor Charles is just enjoying his from a box, and I'm enjoying mine. And things I was not aware of about this figure, Darryl. There's a little man you could put in the cockpit.
Yep.
And it's a black man, so I assume it's Charles.
Okay.
The landing gear comes down.
Yes.
Fucking cool.
What
Very
happened
fucking
in the original toy?
Yeah.
I am shocked at how large this is and how beautiful it is. I mean, I took it out of the box and I'm looking at it, Darryl, and I put it back in the box and I had to walk away for a minute.
It's nice.
It is gorgeous, man. This thing is on display front and center in my case. This is worth the wait. So worth the wait.
Pull the nose cone out.
Oh, yeah. I remember reading about that.
From that one episode.
Very, very, very cool. The detail here is just, it's wicked. It's really wicked. I would say that there are some nitpicks, but that's what it'd be. It'd be my fucking grumbly nitpicky, so I'm not going to do it this time, because overall, this thing is a perfect 10 model. This is like... It's beautiful. I love this thing. This thing is so worth it, and I'm super jealous because I've started only buying one Masterpiece figure. I wish I had two of these because it's so nice. It is so nice.
Have you transformed it into robot mode yet?
No.
Okay.
I have not. I need a minute to cope with the awesomeness, which is F fighter jet mode.
You know how you can get around the whole only buying one thing?
How?
Thundercracker and Skywarp.
Yeah.
I know. I gotta get my hands on them. TFcon Chicago.
Woo!
Look at it. It barely fits on my screen. It's so damn large.
That's just perspective, but yeah.
That is... Shut up. You and your science.
Size doesn't matter.
I love this thing. Even the underside of it is just... There's nothing to be ashamed of with this. This is the best $60 or whatever I spent on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't even transformed it yet. That's how awesome it is. And it came with the Charles. There's a mini Charles in it. All right.
That's awesome.
I think I have kudos for actually getting an action figure this time.
I know, right?
So if our scale on winning trips to the store was based on orgasms, Yoshi would win.
I've had 3 just talking.
We know.
All right, Darryl. As I've said before, and I say again, what is the one item you will be sharing with us this evening?
Well, I'm in the process of sending some cough medicine to Jeremy.
Right.
Thank you.
It's Rush, like Rush. I do have some books. I didn't pick up my books last week, so this is Robots in Disguise number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's G.I. Joe number 9.
What the fuck, Darryl? Solidarity, brah.
We had a good laugh over that, Darryl.
I bet. I don't even know why I'm gonna say it, but if it gets to 10 and it's still going after 10, I'll cancel. But my word means nothing now. I've stopped reading them. If that means anything, I don't read them anymore. I think the last one I read was number 4. So I'm just getting them because I don't know.
I can't say anything because I got the G.I. Joe comics for the longest time without reading them because I forgot to cancel.
I mentioned this thing last week, and this is a Transformer Star Wars crossover. I don't know who this is. I did pull his head out just to show you. I don't know anything about Star Wars, so who is this guy? I don't know, but the figure itself is in good condition.
Looks like Spock.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, it's definitely a Spock. and I believe when he transforms, he becomes a Wolverine. So I'm not sure as to what this exactly is, but yeah. Anyway, the figure itself is in great condition, but that's basically the only reason why I bought it, because it wasn't broken. But the nicer stuff I got this week is this. This is from the Action Masters line. This is missing its Action Master, but this is the vehicle. This is called the Attack Cruiser, and the Action Master was Sprocket. So basically, he got this little Jeep thing, and the Action Master would sit inside, and the figure is, or the vehicle is missing the wings, but other than that, everything else is here. So the figure itself, or the vehicle, could transform, and this thing reminded me so much of Mask, it's not even funny. So the thing had helicopter blades that would come up, and you could open them up, obviously, and then the wheels would fold underneath like that, very Mask-like. And essentially on this little door panel here, and then the same on the other side, there are wings that are the same color as this blue here, and they would flip up, and you would have this like flying fucking helicopter car thing. So I picked this up. It was like $3 at my comic book store, and figure if I can find pieces for it, which are probably impossible, but anyway, it looks pretty cool, and it could be the car or whatever. Anyway, it's neat, and yeah, it's called the Attack Cruiser, and I need wings and Sprocket.
Now's the time in Sprocket's where he dance.
Hey, SNL.
Yep.
And then I picked this guy up today because my comic book store is having 25% off toys. And
Whoa! You have a comic book store?
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
And so I went in there and picked this guy up. He's missing everything, but it's a good way to get a starting point, like another project figure. I've talked about these a number of times. This is Metroplex, everyone. You ever seen Metroplex?
You've already used Metroplex.
Fucking dick.
In name, I have. This is G1 Metroplex. All of his tires are all in really good shape.
This is like a quadruple dip right now.
Oh, this is dipping. And yeah, he's in really good condition, but like I said, he's missing like everything. But yeah.
It is going to be your selfish fucking hate for me that every time you get one little dinky thing for this, you're going to bring it back out. Be like, oh, look at this. It's this gun, and it goes to the Metroplex.
Nope, you haven't seen Devastator yet, have you? I finished him off. I'll get Devastator. Let's get Devastator out. No, I'm good. But yeah, I picked up that guy. He was like $16 for the Metroplex. So, and yeah, so I'll start searching out parts and stuff to see if I can complete him. He needs a lot of parts. Metroplex needed a lot of stuff, so it's gonna take me a while. But yeah, that was my week. I didn't do too much this week. I think.
I do want to add something to mine.
You can't. No,
I forgot to mention with the Sins of the Wreckers. Josh Bertram actually didn't get any copies, so we gave him a copy as well.
Oh, of course, you got to give him one.
Yeah.
You didn't give him mine though, did you? Give him Yoshi's?
Well, I mean, it said like to Darryl, "I love you," and then he kept it.
Oh wow. As long as he knows. As long as he knows that he loves me.
How many people were staying in your room, Jeremy?
Me and Charles.
Okay.
Well, that's all that we had for trips to the store this week. If you liked what you saw, then definitely vote Darryl. But if you take a look, and we do this little informal contest that really means nothing, nobody cares. But take a look and see what you see. Like us on Facebook, like us on Twitter, or follow us on Twitter, on Facebook, all that jazz. Take a listen to the full podcast, www.transmissionspodcast.com, and listen to the full show. We've got all kinds of crazy crap over there. And I don't know. I don't do this kind of stuff normally. So what
you should do is listen to the full show at transmissionspodcast.com. You should visit our sponsor at
primetoys.net.
primetoys.net.
Even if you don't go listen to the podcast, use our promo code Transmissions October. Save yourself 10% on your next order, whatever it is. They ship things well. They treat you right. It will not be a bad experience. You have the Darryl guarantee on that one.
And I ran into a number of people that have used Prime Toys and like them.
Good.
Yeah. Transmissions now has a PlayStation community. I set it up. People are joining. I'm not exactly sure all that it does, but seems to be a type of forum message board, and people are writing to it. It's cool. We play games. Join. We have a comic book that we're trying to get IDW to make so that we'll buy comics again. Sign our petition. You can find that down below or at our website at transmissionspodcast.com. If you don't like something, if you're really upset about what we did, your complaints should go to Darryl at transmissionspodcast.com. And what am I forgetting?
And we have upcoming interviews with Greg Berger and Flint Dilly.
Yeah, we have those will be published free. If you want to hear them raw and uncut, join our Patreon. For just $1, you can have access to all of this wonderful raw, uncut, the full length, if you will, could be yours to ingest auditorially. Might hurt, but it'll work. We also accept PayPal.
That sounds really good. Well done, Yoshi.
Thanks.
And yeah, that's a wrap for our Trips to the Store video. Thanks for joining us and listening and watching, and thanks, Jeremy, for joining us. And I know you're all on your deathbeds. Yeah. It's amazing that we even pulled this small show together, and when you're so close to death. So
allergies are a pain in the ass.
But yeah, thanks again, guys, and
right.
We'll talk to you next time. Adios.
Goodbye.
Hasta luego.